Good morning, Western Slope. Happy Wednesday. I'm Dalen Brazelton. Let's talk about your weather. Folks, today is going to be the coldest day of the week on the Western Slope, although you can expect it to remain relatively dry for the valley itself. Right now, we're seeing just below freezing temperatures and cloudy skies, and those clouds are going to be sticking around in some form or another all day long today. Like I mentioned, coldest day of the week with those temperatures really dropping almost 20 degrees compared to just 24 hours ago. Some winds for your morning, but that'll hopefully clear up by the afternoon, and then some spring action is here. Folks, the official kickoff to the spring equinox is tomorrow, and it looks like the weather might actually be behaving for this amazing event, with the clouds starting to dissipate and temperatures warming right back up to where they should be for this time of year. Right now, we're seeing 30 degrees in Grand Junction. Montrose just a couple degrees cooler than that. Delta also hanging out in the just barely above freezing category. Going to be an interesting one. We've got some windy conditions happening certain areas of the Western Slope. Delta and Montrose seeing double-digit wind speeds right now. But as we head throughout the day, those wind gusts are going to hopefully start to decrease just a little bit until by the afternoon we are back into some regular wind speeds for the Grand Valley. Looking ahead to that bus stop forecast, getting those kiddos out the door to 28 degrees, a little bit of a chillier start to the day and some cloud coverage. We've got a little bit of wind speed to contest with for the morning, but like we mentioned, you can see by the time pickup is here, that wind speed is back down into the single digits and beautiful conditions. 45 degrees is going to be about your high for the day, and that cloud coverage starting to dissipate slowly but surely. However, we're not quite out of the woods yet. You can see we've got another storm potentially developing in the Pacific Northwest that could be heading our way this weekend. So be on the lookout for that to kick off the weekend. Some cooler temperatures due to that winter storm starting to move further to the east, but Colorado still seeing those cooler temperatures for the day. You can see that really happening with that high only being the mid-40s headed your way around noon, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But cloud coverage, no precipitation or moisture expected for today, folks. Just some cooler temperatures. We've got some, speaking of cool temperatures, live powder cam here. You can see Powderhorn almost at 6 inches of snow already. And despite the fact that it's going to remain dry in the valley, Powderhorn seeing some moisture right now in the form of those snow flurries. Today, you're expected to get up into the mid-40s for Grand Junction. Montrose also scraping by into the 40s. Paonia, Delta, and Nucla hanging it down in the mid-40s along with GJ. And tonight, get ready for some cold temperatures, folks. Kick on that heater because you're seeing mid-20s happening for the area. It's going to be an interesting one. But looking ahead at that Discovery Auto Group 7-day forecast, some cloudy skies for the rest of your week, setting us up for another potential storm happening over the weekend, but that's not stopping our 60-degree highs. Take a look at Monday, almost 70 degrees. Montrose slightly cooler with the same idea. Tuesday, going to be a pretty warm one down there, but tonight, expect temperatures to be cold and stay cold, just like the rest of today.